But Alexander Isak, come on. Okay, yeah, so Guehi, Isak, Liverpool, no question.
Liverpool.
Can we even believe what Liverpool have done this summer? How are they getting away with this?
I don't know.
Almost $500 million spent?
Listen, financial fair play.
Well, Alexander Isak, Marc Guehi, Nico Jackson, Donnarumma, where will they all call home after today's transfer deadline passes? Golazo Network has you covered with the Scoreline Transfer Deadline Show presented by Zillow. Nico Cantor, Jaydee Dyer, Stefano Fusaro, and Dallin Cup are digging into all the biggest stories and moves starting at 1 p.m. Eastern and taking you through the deadline today at 3 p.m. Eastern, streaming free on the Golazo Network. And with several hours in the deadline still to go, we still get a chance to play Predictor here on Morning Footy. So where will these players be come tomorrow? Let's start with Manchester City's Ederson. We're going to go through all these pretty rapid fire. So let's kick it off. JD, where do you think Ederson ends up?
I think he might as well say that he's going to find himself a new home in Turkey some point, right? He's got to probably be calling a realtor right now and saying, do I want a home near the beach or do I want a home? I just think he's got to really understand that this has been rumbling for a minute. I think the last 18 months, Ederson's been talking about leaving Manchester. Probably the weather is a large part of it. We know his Brazilian blood. He probably wants to be a little bit more warm weather. And
speaking of neck tats.
Turkey's a great destination. I can only say, as someone who's been there and visited, it is a wonderful place to live.
All right, West?
Galatasaray, yeah. I think he's going there. Those fans are incredible. He'll love it there. I think end up Galatasaray.
All right, Cupo?
Turkey, yeah.
All right, so all in agreement there. Let's keep it moving right along with Donnarumma at PSG. We, of course, saw that social media post and all the fallout of him with the reigning Champions League champions. So where does Donnarumma go next? Where will he call home tomorrow?
I hope he's grabbed an umbrella, by the way, because Manchester is cold.
Yeah, a little swap.
Manchester is cold.
Going to sit in Ederson's seat? Yeah.
It is very cold, Gigi. You can tell yourself as much as you want, oh, I've lived in Paris, I'm fine. Telling you, there's nothing like Manchester weather. 300 days of rain. As long as you're cool with that, you'll be all right.
It makes no sense to me, but I think he goes to sit on City's bench.
Does it make sense to you, Cupo?
No, I argued this already when we were going back and forth between would United be a better fit or would City be a better fit. The way that Pep wants them playing as a keeper, as that sort of stopper-sweeper role too. Gigio, great shot stopper. I don't think that he's the best at that, so unfortunate.
I'm sorry, can I pull the handbrake up? I know we've got to be real quick. Did you just say he's going to sit on the bench?
Yes, I don't think he's starting.
Oh, my. You don't sign the best goalkeeper in world football last year and put him on the bench.
If he does start, I think after 5 games, he's back on the bench because he can't play with his feet. He doesn't come off his line. He doesn't command his area. He cannot play with his feet.
Does he save goals?
His shot-stopping percentage is actually pretty poor.
Does he save
46%. Is that good?
Okay.
No.
I'm going to cause some
77% for David Raya.
Real quick. I'm going to remind Aaron some trauma real quick. Last year, what was the difference between Arsenal and PSG in the
Champions League?
What was the difference?
In Champions League, it was Donnarumma.
Okay.
In the league, he had kept 4 clean sheets. In Champions League, he kept 6.
Yeah.
But is he a winner? Is he a Champions League winner?
He is, but in the league, I don't think he'll be the starter. I don't think long-term.
James Trafford?
I do believe so, yes.
James Trafford?
Yes. Let's talk about it at the end of the season.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm glad you got this upset.
A-West pulled up with the receipts and the stats.
I mean, they did bring Trafford back for like, what, 27 million? It likely.
I just can't believe we're sitting here talking about, oh, gosh, my head.
Okay, this is going to be a fun one.
He's going to start. Donnarumma,
I watch a lot of Donnarumma. I don't think he's as good as people think he is. I think he comes up massively in Champions League, but on a day-to-day league game basis, he's not as good as people think he is.
To get me and Cupo to go with the same expression at exactly the same time tells you exactly how we feel about that.
I'm here. I'm standing 8 toes down like Deion Sanders. Let's go.
Aaron said that one with his chest. Okay, another goalkeeper to chat about is Emi Martínez. Where will he end up on his way out of
thoughts on this. He waved goodbye and he's staying home, I think. I think he waved to the fans and he's sitting right where he is.
You think so?
Galatasaray.
What? You got a little curveball? I
don't hate it.
It's the third time we've got 3. I think he's going to the theatre of dreams. I think he's going to play. I think Manchester United. I just believe there's going to be. They need more than one goalkeeper. Obviously, it depends on departures, but I still think there's enough time. We're struggling out of time, but we're running out of time. But I'm hoping that he gets an opportunity because he sees himself as arguably one of the best goalkeepers in the world. The things that's in his mantelpiece at home.
All the experience that you could ask for.
So, like, hopefully Manchester United is where he wants to be.
And JD's just trying to talk his way through it until they finally announce. He's like, please.
I'm hoping they do it.
And the you-know-what, Housery, too, he's got that
I think they
as well.
go for the Belgian kid, Lammers.
Okay.
That's me.
Okay, let's move it along to some other players. Nico Jackson at Chelsea.
Staying home. Get off the plane and come home, brother.
Leave Delap. You're hurt? Okay, Nico Jackson, somebody pick up the phone real quick.
He was like in Bayern celebrating, like, I'm moving. And get the phone call. Come on back, brother. They hit him with the scorpion.
But didn't, like, now Chelsea are looking for just a bigger figure, maybe
It's back on, so I actually disagree. I think he will actually sign for Bayern.
if they can get the money.
I think sometimes when it comes down to these big clubs, and you look at Bayern's window as well, they've lost a lot of their targets. Some big names have left. They're going to want to make some sort of statement because they know that their president is being set on European success this year, Champions League. That's what their standard is. And Harry Kane, of course, we know he's going to get 40-odd goals, but I think Nico Jackson will be a nice little add of competition.
Yeah, well, with that injury to Liam Delap, you got to have your options. Okay, Ademola Lookman at Atalanta. Where will he call home?
Bayern. I think he goes
You think
Bayern.
he goes to Bayern?
You think he's the one
I think
that's
he
gonna-
goes Bayern.
He's the dominant.
Cupo?
You know, it's not a terrible shout. It's that Atalanta are trying to squeeze every last penny out of this potential transfer. The alternative is that man gets iced out, and that would be horrific. You know, Spurs was sniffing around him ahead of the Kolomuani transfer. I think that it's safe to say they're out. Bayern might be the best move he can make right now.
Reports are that Lookman would be plan B if that Nico Jackson move falls through. So all these are interconnected in some way, shape, or form. Okay, let's move it along to Marc Guehi, Crystal Palace. Where will he call home tomorrow?
Ali, I'm not going to ever tell you how you do your job, because you do it fantastic, but can we just squeeze the last two together? Because they're going to be in the hotel rooms next door to each other.
They're probably house shopping togetger right now. Isak and Guehi are in the same Rolls Royce driving around in the neighborhood.
They're on a WhatsApp group chat like, how far are you to Liverpool? How close are you?
Should we drive the training together?
Drop me a pin. Do you want to grab tea?
They're going to be in hotel rooms next door to each other for the next 2 weeks as they're immersing themselves into the red side of Liverpool.
Hey, well, with that figure that Alexander Isak is set to get paid, I mean, he might be paying for the rent for both of them. You think he can afford it?
Marc Guehi's going to be paid well enough. He'll be paid fine, don't worry.
But Alexander Isak, come on. Okay, yeah, so Guehi, Isak, Liverpool, no question.
Liverpool.
Can we even believe what Liverpool have done this summer? How are they getting away with this?
I don't know.
Almost $500 million spent?
Listen, financial fair play.
They're a very well-run club, to be honest. They are so well-run. They are. We can sit here and hate on them all day long, but they are so well-run.
No moves last year, and we kind of all sat here palms up saying, Liverpool, what are you doing? No moves? Well, they're doing them all now.
Yep, and they are coming off a Premier League title, so how about that?